Hi everyone, welcome to NEET Biology channel. A scientist observes a single-celled organism with a silica shell and overlapping halves. It is likely A. Euglena, B. Diatom, C. Trypanosoma, D. Paramecium. Correct answer is B. Diatom. Explanation: the description matches the unique characteristics of a diatom. Diatoms have cell walls made of silica that form two interlocking halves, much like a soap box. Euglena does not have a cell wall at all, it has a pellicle. Trypanosoma is a parasitic protozoan with a flagellated structure and lacks a silica shell. Paramecium, a ciliate protozoan, has a flexible pellicle but not a silica wall. Hence, the correct identification is a diatom. You are studying a photosynthetic organism that becomes heterotrophic without sunlight. It is likely A. Chrysophyte, B. Euglenoid, C. Dinoflagellate, D. Sporozoan. Correct answer is B. Euglenoid. Explanation: Euglenoids exhibit mixotrophic nutrition. They photosynthesize when light is available and switch to heterotrophic nutrition in the absence of sunlight. Chrysophytes are generally autotrophic and don't typically show this dual mode. Dinoflagellates are mainly autotrophic or heterotrophic depending on the species, but don't switch modes as readily. Sporozoans are parasitic and do not photosynthesize. Therefore, Euglenoid is the correct choice. An aquatic microorganism with coordinated cilia to capture food into a gullet is likely A. Amoeba, B. Trypanosoma, C. Paramecium, D. Euglena. Correct answer is C. Paramecium. Explanation: Paramecium is a ciliate protozoan that uses coordinated beating of cilia to sweep food particles into an oral groove, gullet. Amoeba uses Pseudopodia, not cilia. Trypanosoma is a flagellated parasite, and Euglena uses a single flagellum for movement and lacks a specialized gullet. Thus, the ciliate structure with a gullet confirms the organism is Paramecium. Which Protistan group is known to form a plasmodium under suitable conditions? A. Slime molds, B. Dinoflagellates, C. Chrysophytes, D. Ciliates. Correct answer is A. Slime molds. Explanation: slime molds, under favorable conditions, form a large, multinucleate, amoeboid mass called a plasmodium, which moves over surfaces and feeds on organic matter. Dinoflagellates do not form such structures, they are unicellular. Chrysophytes are mainly photosynthetic and unicellular, and ciliates like Paramecium do not form plasmodia. Hence, slime molds are the correct answer. In an aquatic ecosystem, the sudden death of fish was observed. The probable cause is a bloom-off. A. Golden algae, B. Slime mold, C. Red dinoflagellates, D. Amoeboid. Correct answer is C. Red dinoflagellates. Explanation: red dinoflagellates such as Gonyaulax can undergo rapid population growth, causing red tides. These blooms often release toxins that accumulate in marine life, leading to mass fish deaths. Golden algae are not typically associated with toxic blooms. Slime molds are not aquatic plankton and do not form harmful blooms. Amoeboid do not contribute to such ecological disasters. Thus, red dinoflagellates are the most likely cause. You find a protist with no cell wall, two flagella, and flexible movement. It is likely A. Euglena, B. Amoeba, C. Dinoflagellate, D. Paramecium. Correct answer is A. Euglena. Explanation: Euglena is characterized by the absence of a rigid cell wall and has two flagella, though typically only one is visible. Its flexible movement is enabled by a pellicle. Amoeba has Pseudopodia, not flagella. Dinoflagellates have two flagella as well, but they also have cellulose plates forming a stiff covering. Paramecium uses cilia and has a distinct cell structure. Thus, the described features point clearly to Euglena. A disease caused by a parasitic flagellated protozoan is A. Malaria, B. Sleeping sickness, C. Dysentery, D. Influenza. Correct answer is B. Sleeping sickness. Explanation: sleeping sickness is caused by Trypanosoma, a flagellated protozoan transmitted by the tsetse fly. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium, a sporozoan, not flagellated. Dysentery is caused by Amoeba histolytica, an amoeboid protozoan. Influenza is viral, not protozoan. Therefore, the only flagellated protozoan-linked disease listed is sleeping sickness. Slime mold spores can survive harsh conditions due to A. Lack of nucleus, B. Thick silica wall, C. True protective walls, D. Cilia. Correct answer is C. True protective walls. Explanation: slime mold spores are resilient because they have true, thick protective walls that help them withstand adverse environmental conditions. They do not have silica-based walls like diatoms. The absence of a nucleus would make survival difficult, not easier. Cilia are unrelated to spore survival. Therefore, their durability comes from having a robust spore wall. What identifies a chrysophyte under the microscope? A. Transverse flagella, B. Pellicle flexibility, C. Silica-based overlapping walls, D. Pseudopodia. Correct answer is C. Silica-based overlapping walls. Explanation: chrysophytes, particularly diatoms, can be recognized by their silica-impregnated cell walls, which form overlapping halves like a soap box. This is a unique feature. Transverse flagella are found in dinoflagellates, pellicle flexibility is a trait of Euglena, and pseudopodia are characteristic of amoeba. Thus, the silica-based walls are a distinguishing feature of chrysophytes. Which group connects kingdoms Plantae, Animalia, and Fungi? A. Protozoa, B. Protista, C. Monera, D. Algae. Correct answer is B. Protista. Explanation: Protista is considered a transitional kingdom because it includes organisms that share features with animals, protozoans, plants, algae, and fungi, slime molds. Protozoa is a subgroup within Protista and does not include all the diversity. Monera includes prokaryotes and is unrelated to eukaryotic kingdoms. Algae are only plant-like protists. Therefore, Protista best serves as the evolutionary link.